Hello, everybody. Scooty Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 6-9 Colorado Rockies taking on the 7-9 Houston Astros. This is game one of a three-game series between the Rockies and the Astros. And here is the starting lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Leading off the left fielder, Scott Posnick. Batting second, the center fielder, Willie Travers. Batting third, the right fielder, Ryan Spilborghs. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Garrett Atkins. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jeff Baker. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Clint Barnes. Batting eighth, the catcher, Chris Anita. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Franklin Morales. On the mound for the Houston Astros, it is Chris Sampson. Sampson comes into the game with a 3.54 ERA. 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 12 2/3 of an inning, allowed 12 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 5 walks. We're here at Minute Maid Park, which gives a -3 to walks, nothing to strikeouts, and nothing to home runs. And as Scott steps up, the home plate umpire dusts off home plate, and we're ready to start. And here is the first pitch. Scott. First time we're seeing him, no ERA, no batting average just yet. 3-1, column 3, row 1. We're going to start this game off with a possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 4-6, column 4, row 6. However, that's going to be a ground ball to second base to Matsuri. And we will take a look at his error rating. That is a 6. Error rating is the number in the brackets. That is an 8. No error there. He'll make the catch and toss him out at first. So 1 away, and let's take a look at the starting defense for the Houston Astros. Lee will be out there in left field. Bourne is in center. Pence at right field. Going around the horn, we've got Loretta at third. Teja at second, at short. Matsui on second, Berkman at first, Howes behind the plate, and Sampson is on the mound. Willie Travers batting at .260, and here's the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is going to be a walk. Remember, we -3 from the range on the walk. That's going to be a 1-7. That's going to be a 5, and that's going to be good for a walk. So as they walk Travers down to first, that's going to bring up Ryan. Ryan batting a .278, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll, by the way, is in 18 with the infield now at double play depth. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is going to be a blank. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a single past the shortstop. And with that, Travers will go to second, and he'll get the hold. He will advance to third. He'll go from first to third on a base run rating of a 5 through 6. That is a 3, and he'll hold. Garrett Atkins up. Atkins batting a .439. Strategy roll is an 18. And here is the pitch. 1 out and runners on first and second. That's going to be a 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a range play. That's going to be the first number that we check. Whose range are we checking? Well, that's going to be determined by the row of 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to go to the shortstop, the Teja. His range is on a 1 to 3. That is a 1. He'll make the catch. And that is going to be a double play. Travers will go to third. But does he get the double play from second to first? Let's take a look. Now, how do we figure out the double play? We roll 1d6 versus the hitter's ground double play plus the pitcher's and the pivot. So the ground double play here is a 3. We add 1, so that's where we get the 3. The pivot is Matsuri, and nothing for the pivot there. It is a 6-4-3 double play. And with that will retire the side. And no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Houston Astros. Leading off the center fielder, Michael Bourne. Batting second, the second baseman, Kazoi Matsuri. Batting third, the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Carlos Lee. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Miguel Teja. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Mark Loretta. Batting eighth, the catcher, J.R. Towles. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Sampson. On the mound for the Rockies, it is Franklin Morales, who will come into the game with an 11.15 ERA, no wins, 2 losses. He's pitched 11 1/3 innings, allowed 16 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And with that, Bourne steps up. He's batting a 183, and here is the first pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3, at the ballpark. Anytime we roll and we get the at symbol, we go to the ballpark card. So in this case, the play is going to be at Minute Maid off the Minute Maid Park card, and that's going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6, double star 2, and that's going to be a fly ball back to Travers, who will make the catch and put 1 away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Colorado Rockies. Out there in left field is Posnick. Travers will be at center field. Spilborghs will be at right field. Going around the horn, Atkins at third. Terlitsky at short. Barnes is at second. Baker on first. Anita behind the plate. And Morales is on the mound. Matsuri is up. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6, home run on a 1-3. The 15 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. Baker will get that. Run it back to the bag in time for out number 2. Lance Berkman batting at 246. And here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, home run chance on a 1-3. That is an 8. The 12. Well, that is an 8. The 8 is too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3. And that's going to be a base hit out there in the right field. As Berkman will get on with a single. Carlos Lee is up. Lee batting a 433, runner on first. Strategy roll is a 19. Infield normal depth, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a home run on a 1-19. That is a 9, and that ball is out of here. 2-run home run for Carlos Lee. It's a fly ball down the left field side. Hosnick will go back to the wall, and he can't get it. It's into the stands. It's 2-0 Astros. Miguel Teja batting a .254, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-5, the 16 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3, double star 2. And that's going to be a fly ball back to Travers, who will make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. After 1, it's Astros 2, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the second. Troy Tulowitzki, Jeff Baker, and Clint Barnes due up for the Rockies. Troy Tulowitzki batting a .211, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout. Now, the reason right now we consider that a strikeout and not a walk is Chris Sampson has not faced his allotted number of batters. He can face 11 more before he's considered tired. So that is an 8. The 18 is too high. With Tulowitzki, that's going to be a 6-6, column 6, row 6, and that's going to be a ground ball back to Sampson. He'll get it, throw it over to Berkman for out number 1. Jeff Baker batting a .273, and here's the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-15. That is a 3. Struck him out. Clint Barnes up. Barnes batting a .278. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-4. Column 1, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 10. That is a 2. Struck him out. So the Rockies go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. As the Astros make quick work of that inning, we go to the bottom of the second. Hunter Pence, Mark Loretta, and J.R. Towles due up. Hunter Pence batting at .222, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a blank. 1-2, column 1, row 2. And that is going to be a ground ball to Atkins. Atkins gets it, throws over to Baker in time, and out number 1. Mark Loretta batting a .246, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-3. The 19 is too high. 2-1, column 2, row 1, and that's going to be a ground ball to Barnes to second base. Barnes will get it, throws it over to first for out number 2. 2 away, and J.R. Towles is up. Towles batting a 111, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is going to be a hit by pitch. Franklin gives a 0 for hit by pitch. That is a 20. That's a 16. It's in range. And with that, J.R. Towles will get hit unintentionally, too. It smacks it off the foot as he was trying to pitch a sinker, and it hits the foot. So with that, he is awarded first. Chris Sampson is up. Sampson, first time we're seeing him. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2, walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, we add 10 to the range of the walk. -3, we add 7 to that range. That is a 12. The 17 is too high. By the way, strategy roll was a 15, Astros holding off. 1-4, column 1, row 4. And that's going to be good for a base hit out there in the center field. Now, with Towns with base run rating of a 0, he's going to hold, so nothing else happens here. We don't need to look at the charts as a... Anytime a player has a base run rating of a 0 when rolling for the advancement, it is an auto hold. So, runners on first and second, strategy roll is an 8, and we go back to the top of the order. Michael Bourne is up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is a hit by pitch. That's a 3. That is a 1. And this time he hits him off the elbow. And he loads the bases. They're going to quickly go out. Anita is going to go out. Chris is going to go out there to Morales and talk to him real quick and find out what's going on. So he's going to call a quick timeout. All right, umpire calls him back. Tries to calm him down a little bit. We'll see if that works. Kazoy up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strategy roll is an 11, and here is the pitch. Does it work? 1-3. That is a blank. 4-5. That is a base hit down the third baseline. As 1 run will score, and with that, the bases are still loaded. Sampson will hold at third. He'll go from second to home on a 5 through 6. Bourne will go from first to third on a 6 only. So with that, bases are loaded. And that's going to bring up Lance Berkman, who's batting a .258. He's 1 for 1 today with a run scored. Strategy rolls a 2. Astros holding off on strat. And here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6, double star. And that's going to be a ground ball to Tuloski to end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits. So 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors, and the Astros leave them loaded after 2. It's Astros 3, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the third. It's going to be Chris Anita, Franklin Morales, and Scott Posnick due up for the Rockies. Anita batting a 143, and here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That is going to be a blank. Now, the reason we consider that being a blank is Chris is a right-handed batter. We look to the right-handed side of the slash. So in this case, that's going to be a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6. And that's going to be a double out there in the center field. Bourne, it's off the wall. It's a double. 1 hopper off the wall, and Chris will take 2. Strategy roll is a 7, and that's going to bring up Franklin Morales. And here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3. Row 4, that's going to be a strikeout on a 1-21. That is a 6. Struck him out. We go to the top of the order. Scott Posnick up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strategy rolls a 2. And the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a walk On a 1-7, the 10 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3, double star 3. It's a ground ball to Matsuri. And with that, Anita will go over to third. So runners will advance and balls hit the first, second, or the catcher. It's a ground out. However, 2 away and a runner in scoring position. Willie Travers is up. He walked his last time up. Strategy roll is an 8. 1-6, column 1, row 6. Once again, that is a walk result. On a 1-7, 17 too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Pence. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. And 1 left on. As the Rockies leave 1 stranded in scoring position, we go to the bottom of the third. Carlos Lee, Miguel Teja, and Hunter Pence due up for the Astros. Carlos Lee is 1 for 1 today with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. Nobody on base, so we don't have to worry about that. We consider it a foul ball. 4-1. That is a hit by pitch. That's a 5. The 6 is too high. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Fly ball out there to left field. Posnick goes back, sees it, ways off Travers, and puts 1 away. Miguel Teja, 0 for 1 today, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-5, that is a 3. Struck him out. And I will put 2 away. Hunter Pence up. Pence is 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-10, the 15 is too high. 5-3, column 5, row 3. Line drive to Barnes. And that is going to be out number 3 as the Rockies retire the Astros in order. 3 up, 3 down. Very easy inning to score there. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3, Astros 3, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Ryan Spilborghs, Garrett Atkins, and Troy Tulowitzki due up for the Rockies. Ryan 1 for 1 today, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-7. That is a 4. Struck him out. Garrett Atkins up. Atkins 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6. And that's going to be good for a single down the right field side. And with that, Atkins is on with a base hit. So 1 on, 1 out. Strategy roll is a 19. Troy Tulowitzki is up. He's 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. Infield double play depth. 1-2, column 1, row 2. Possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 1-3, column 1, row 3. Fly ball back there to Lee. Will make the catch and put 2 away. When there's 2 outs, we add +1 to the base run rating. Jeff Baker, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 19, infield normal depth. And here is the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5, that's going to be a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2, that's a power hit to Bourne. And that's going to be a 3, that's going to be good for a single. And now we'll check for runner advancement. Atkins, base runner. We roll 1. We're going to check the 3. So check the second die roll off of the 1 chart. And that's what we have up here, the 1 chart. Lead runner will advance. So now it's Baker. If row is less than or equal to, base run rating is a 3, that is a 3. Of the trailing runner's BR, the trailing runner advances on the throw, and with that, we've got runners in scoring position for the Rockies. So with that, Atkins will go to third, Baker goes to second. And with that, Sampson is now tired. Clint Barnes is up. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 9. Rockies holding off. 6-6. Column 6, row 6. Hit by pitch. That's a -3. That's a 0. The 15 is too high. 5-5, ground ball to Teja. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Mark Loretta, J.R. Towns, and Chris Sampson due up for the Astros. Mark Loretta, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5, walk plus on a 1 to 24. Remember, we add 7 to that range. That is a 3. And that's going to be a walk. So with that, the infield going to double play depth. J.R. Towns is up. He walked he's got a run scored. Strategy rolls a 13, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be another walk plus. That's going to be an 18. That is a 16, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, they've got runners on first and second. They walked the first 2 up. Chris Sampson up, and here's the pitch. Sampson 1 for 1. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a range play at Minute Maid Park. 3-5, and that's going to be a ground ball to Atkins. Atkins' range is on a 1 to 2. That is a 4. That's going to be good for a single. And that loads the bases up for the Astros. We go to the top of the order. Infield coming in, they're going to go for a squeeze play. Michael Bourne, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. The squeeze is on. 3-6, column 3, row 6. Possible error on a throw. Bunted, defensive choice. 1, retire the batter, or 2, attempt to get the runner from third. Roll 1d6 versus BR of the runner on third. If higher, the runner is out. Subtract 1 from the BR if infield is in. Infield is in. It's a bunt on a 2 to 17. That's a 15. To the catcher. So what are they gonna do? They're going to get him out at third. Nope. They're going to get the runner out at third. So he's forced out. And that is going to advance everyone else up a base. So with that, one out and the base is still loaded. Kazui Matsuri up. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Strategy roll 8. And here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid. 4-2, column 4, row 2. It's an S+7 out there in the into left field to Posnick. So JR will score, Sampson scores, and Matsui will pick up 2. Bourne will go to third. So on an S+, all runners advance 2 bases regardless. Now we're going to roll for Kazui to see, does he take that single and make it a double? Excuse me there. Or does he hold at first, or does he get out? So we roll 1d6 against the base run rating. Roll is equal to or less than the BR. Then the batter is safe. He will make that a double. So with that, Matsuri is on. 1 out and runners on second and third. It's 5-0 Astros. Lance Berkman up. Berkman is 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Strategy roll 19, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3, that is a blank. 6-5, column 6, row 5, that's going to be good for a base hit down the first baseline. Berkman will drive and run. Does he drive in 2? Yes, on a 2. Kazui will come home on a 4 through 6. That is a 4. It's a 2-run RBI single by Lance Berkman. And it's 7-0 Astros. Bullpen for the Rockies warming up. Carlos Lee, 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's a strikeout. On a 1-6, the 12 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4, ground ball to Atkins. And that is not going to be a double play there. That is going to be, however, a fielder's choice. Ground double play rating is a 4. We had the +1, nothing from Barnes. So with that, roll is greater. Roll greater than runner on first base run. It's a force out at second. They're going to force Berkman out at second. 2 outs and a runner on first. And that's going to bring up Miguel Teja. Teja is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. Home run on a 1-5. That is a 1. And that's going to be his 3rd home run of the replay. As he hammers that one down the left field side, Posnick goes back, bounces off the out-of-town scoreboard, and that ball is out of here. It's 9-0 Astros. Hunter Pence up. He's 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5, that is a blank. And that is going to be 3-5. Column 3, row 5, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Pozadek. And that will retire the side. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and none left on. After 4, Astros 9, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Chris Anita, Franklin Morales, and Scott Posnick due up for the Astros. And with that, Houston goes to the bullpen first. So with that, Sampson is tired. We do have a right, left coming up. So they're going to bring in Dave Borowski. That is his card. Borowski will come into the game with a 6.0 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 6 innings allowed, 12 hits, 9 strikeouts, and no walks. That is his card. By the way, let's take a look at the stats here for Chris Sampson. Sampson went 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.69. Chris Anita is up. He's 0 for 2. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And here's the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-13. That is an 8. Struck him out. They're going to let Franklin take the hit here. Morales takes the hit. The pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-21. That is an 11. Struck him out. And we go to the top of the order. Scott Posnick up. Posnick 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That is a question mark. So when we roll a doubles question mark, we still resolve that as a play. On a 1-11, that's going to be good for a base hit. And with that, Posnick is on with a base hit. Strategy rolls are turned off right now, and that's going to bring out Willie Travers. Travers is 0 for 1 today with a walk scored, and the reason we don't roll for strategy is we take the difference in the score. In this case, it's 9-0 Astros. So we take the 9, add it to the inning. If it's greater than 10, there is no strategy. Willie Travers. 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be good for a base hit. And that's going to move Posnick over to second. Travers to first. Posnick will get the hold side. He'll go from first to third on a 4 through 6. And that's going to bring up Ryan. Ryan is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5, strikeout on a 1-7, 17 too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3, and that's going to be a fly ball to Lee. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Mark Loretta, J.R. Towns, David Borowski due up. Mark Loretta 0 for 1. However, Franklin Morales will come out of the game. And with that, they are going to bring in... They're going to bring in Kip Wells. Wells is going to come in. Wells with a 5.414 ERA. He's got 1 win and 1 loss. He's pitched 7 innings and landed 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look here at the stats for Franklin Morales, he went 4 innings, allowed 8 hits, 9 walks, 9 runs, 9 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs, 2 hit by pitches, an ERA of a 13.53. Loretta, he's 0 for 1 with a walk, and here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-7. That is a 6. Struck him out. And that's going to bring up J.R. Towns. Towns with a walk and 2 runs scored. And here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-13, the 17 too high. And that's going to be a 4-2, column 4, row 2, double star 6. It's a fly ball out there to Posnick. And that's going to be out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up David Borowski. Check something here. Borowski, they are going to let him take the hit. They're going to let him take the hit here. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is going to be a walk plus on a 1-12. That is a 6. They are going to walk him. So they walk Borowski, and they go to the top of the order, Michael Bourne. Bourne is 0 for 2 with a run scored. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. Strikeout plus on a 1-22. That is a 20. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Astros. After 5, Astros 9, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. Garrett Atkins, Troy Tulowitzki, and Jeff Baker due up for the Rockies. Atkins 1 for 2, and here's the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a range play. And to that range play, it goes 6-1, column 6, row 2. Line drive back to the pitcher. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch, throw it over to Berkman. And that is out number 1. Troy Tulowitzki up. He's 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. He'll smack that one into the stands. We're going to re-roll the dice. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is a walk. On a 1 to 7, that is a 4, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, Tulowitzki is on first. Infield goes to double play depth. David Borowski tired. Jeff Baker up. Baker 1 for 2 with a strikeout, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be good for a base hit. And that's going to put Tulowitzki over at second. He'll get the hold sign. He advances from first to third on a 4 through 6. Baker will go to first. Bullpen for the Astros warming up. Clint Barnes 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2, strikeout plus on a 1 to 20. That is a 13. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Chris Anita. Anita is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. The pitch. 6-1, range play. Column 6, row 1. That's going to be a range play. 1-4, column 1, row 4. Ground ball to the shortstop. His range is on a 1 to 3. That's going to go to Taya. That's a 1. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 2 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Kazui Matsuri, Lance Berkman, Carlos Lee due up for the Astros. Kazui Matsuri is 2 for 3 with a double, a run, and 3 RBIs on the day. And here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's a range play. 1-1, column 1, row 1. It's a single out there to Travers. However, we do have to check his range on a 1 to 3. That is a 2. He'll make the catch at the wall and put 1 away. Lance Berkman up. Berkman is 2 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Minute Maid Park. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That is a blank. Now, when you roll a blank on the ballpark card, that is a rare play. Every ballpark card will have 3 blanks. Let's see what the rare play is. It is. And this is the rare play that comes up. It's a slow roll to the shortstop who possibly bobbles and then possibly throw wilds to first. Resolved by rolling against the shortstop error rating first for the bobble, then for the throw. No error by Troy, and that will retire the side. I'm sorry, that puts 2 outs. So 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Carlos Lee. Lee is 1 for 3 today with a home run, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-6. Column 2, row 6. Home run chance on a 1 to 17. That's in range. That is in range on a 1 to 18. That is a 4. as Lee will smack that one dead center. Down the line, Travers goes back to the wall, bounces off the wall, can't make the catch, and it's 10-0 Houston. Miguel Tejada, 1 for 3 with a home run, a strike, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 2-4. Column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 0, the 4 is too high. And that's going to be a 4-5. Column 4, row 5. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to left field to Posnick. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors. And none left on. After 6, it's Astros 10, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Kip Wells, Scott Posnick, and Willie Travers due up for the Astros. And what's that? And with that, David Borowski is tired. So they are going to pull him. So we are going to go to the bullpen for the Astros. And they are going to bring in Oscar Varelli. That is his card. Varelli will come into the game. He comes into the game with a 5.14 ERA. He's got 1 win and 1 loss. He's pitched 7 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats for David Borowski, who went 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 4.50. So with that, Kip Wells not going to take the hit here. And they are going to bring in Seth Smith. Smith will come in. Comes into the game with a 3.33. And here's the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-11, the 19 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Bourne. And that's going to be out number 1. 1 away, and we go to the top of the order. Scott Posnick up. Posnick is 1 for 3. And here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be a 5-5, column 5, row 5. Ground ball to Berkman. Error rating for Berkman is on a 1-2. That is a 4. No error there. And that puts 2 away. Willie Travers up. Travers is 1 for 2 with a walk. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-5, column 6, row 5. Possible error on a ground ball. 5-5, column 5, row 5. And that's going to be a line drive to Loretta. As that will retire the side, and it's, as we sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is going to be Hunter Pence, Mark Loretta, and J.R. Towles due up for the Astros. All right, we're back. And with that, Colorado has a new pitcher on the mound. And that is going to be Ryan Spearer. That is his card. Ryan will come into the game with a 6.75 ERA. He's got no wins, no losses. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 6 hits, 1 strikeout, and 5 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Kip Wells. Wells went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 5.0. And let's take a look at the box score of this game. Rockies remain scoreless through 6.5. The Astros, 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 6 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth, 10 runs on 9 hits, and no errors. The Astros, the Rockies, no runs on 7 hits. Both teams, no errors. And with that, we have to face off against Hunter Pence, Mark Loretta, and J.R. Towles for the Astros. And here's the pitch to Pence. Pence is 0 for 3, 4-6, column 4, row 6, that's a blank. 5-4, column 5, row 4, and that's going to be a ground ball to Atkins. And that's going to be out number 1. Mark Loretta is 0 for 2, and here's the pitch with a walk and a strikeout. And that's going to be a 2-4, column 2, row 4, blank. And that's going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, fly ball out there to Posnick. Out number 2, 2 up, 2 down. J.R. Towles, 0 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, home run chance at a 1-5. That's a 5 in range. 8 or less, the 12 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a base hit past the shortstop. As J.R. Towles will get on first. Varelli not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Reggie Abercorn. He's batting a .333. And here is the pitch to Reggie. And that's going to be a 5-6. Column 5, row 6. That's a strikeout. On a 22, that is a 3. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. We go to the top. No runs, no hits, and no error. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. After 7, it's Houston 10, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 8th. Ryan Spilborghs, Garrett Atkins, and Troy Tulowitzki due up for the Rockies. The Astros do have a new pitcher on the mound. They're going to go with Jeff Gray. That is his card. Gray will come in. Comes in the game with a 1.43 ERA. 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 6 1/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Now, Jeff Gray does have a special K rating. We will talk about that in just a second and how that works. Taking a look at the stats here for Oscar Varelli, he went 1 inning, has an ERA of a 4.50. So he's got to face off against Ryan Spielbergus, Garrett Atkins, and Troy Tulowitzki. Now, we're going to roll as normal for Jeff Gray. And that's going to be a 1-2. Column 1, row 2. Strikeout plus. Remember, we add 10. And that's going to be a straight 10. That's a 17. That's a 2. Struck him out. Garrett Atkins up. Atkins, 1 for 3. And here's the pitch. 2-6. Column 2, row 6. Strikeout on a 1-18. That is a 20. 20 too high. Now, Special K comes in the range. That's the first thing we check on the D20. Is it in range of the Special K? That's a 1-3. That is a 5. No, out of the range. 5-6. Column 5, row 6. Power hit to Bourne. And that's going to be a 15. That's going to be a fly ball out. And that's going to be out number 2. 2 away, and Troy Tulowitzki is up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, double star. Now, in the actual game, when you roll a double star off the pitcher's card, you're going to roll 1d6 to determine the auto out. In this case, in the game, it'll automatically do it. It is a fly ball out there to Lee, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, as the Astros retire the Rockies in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Michael Bourne, Kazui Matsuri, and Lance Berkman will be due up. And with that, we do have a couple changes here. Atkins will come out at 3rd. And they're going to bring in Ian Stewart to take over at 3rd. Everyone else is fine where they are. Ryan Spear will come out. And they're going to go with bring in Brian. And that is his card. So Brian will come into the game with a 2.25. Got to face off against Michael Bourne, Kazui Matsui, and Lance Berkman. 1, 2, and 3, top of the order. He's got no wins and no losses. 3 saves so far. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Ryan. Ryan went 1 inning, had 1 hit, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 5.40. And here is the pitch to Michael Bourne. Bourne is 0 for 3 with a strikeout and a run. 4-5. Column 4, row 5. That is a double star. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Posnick. And that is out number 1. Kazui Matsui up. Matsui is 2 for 4 with a double, a run, and 3 RBIs. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a blank. 6-3, column 6, row 3. It's a line drive to first. Baker will get it. Tag the plate and retire and put 2 away. Lance Berkman 2 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. And here's the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's a strikeout on a 1-10. That is an 18. Too high. 6-6, column 6, row 6. Line drive to Baker. And that's going to be out number. And that's going to be out number 3 as the Rockies retire the Astros in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 8, Astros 10, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the 9th. It's going to be Jeff Baker, Clint Barnes, and Chris Anita. Will we see some 9th inning magic? And with that, we do have a couple changes to that. Matsuri there in second base will come out. And they are going to bring in Thomas Perez. In left field, Darren Estrada will come in. And that is it. Those are the only changes. Jeff Gray done. And they're going to bring in Wesley Wright. That is his card. Wright will come in. Comes into the game with a 9.0 ERA. He's got no wins and 2 losses, 5 innings pitched, to land 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Jeff Gray. Gray went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of a 1.23. Jeff Baker, 1 for, let's take a look at the score real quick. After 8 here at Minute Maid Park, Colorado remains scoreless through 8. No runs on 7 hits and no errors. The Astros scored 2 in the first, a run in the second, 4 in the sixth, 6 in the fourth, a run in the sixth, 10 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Rockies down to the last 3 outs. And here's the pitch to Jeff Baker. Baker 1 for 3 with a strikeout. 3-3. Column 3, row 3. Wild pitch. It's a foul ball. 3-3. Foul ball yet again. 2-4. Strikeout. Column 2, row 4. Strikeout plus 22. That's a 17. Struck him out looking. And he goes down looking, and with that, Clint Barnes is up. He's 0 for 3. And here's the pitch. 5-2. Column 5, row 2. That's going to be a walk on a 1-2. That is a 1, and that's going to be a walk. So Barnes is on, and that's going to bring up Chris Anita. Anita 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout, and here's the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, strikeout on a 1-14. That's a 13. Struck him out. Ryan not taking the hit. They are going to bring in a pinch hitter. Jonathan Herrera will come in to pinch hit. Herrera. And here is the pitch. 5-1. Column 5, row 1. That is a double star. That's a fly ball out there to Bourne. And that's the ball game. As the Astros defeat the Rockies 10-0. No runs, no hits, no errors. And one left on, and none left on. Final line score coming right up. With that, the Astros defeat the Rockies 10-0. 10 runs on 10 hits. Rockies 0 runs on 7 hits. David Borowski will pick up his first win. Franklin Morales will pick up his 3rd straight loss. Carlos Lee hit 2 home runs in this game. He's up to 7 so far in the replay. And Miguel Teja goes to 3. Let's take a look at the game stats here. David Borowski will get the win. He went 2 innings and had 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 4.50. Franklin Morales went 4 innings, allowed 8 hits, 9 runs, 9 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs, 2 hit by pitches, an ERA of a 13.53. So with that, the Astros will improve to 8-9, and the Rockies will drop to 6-10. That's going to do it for us here at Minute Maid Park. If you enjoy the video, please remember to click the, give it a thumbs up, and remember to hit that subscribe button on your way out through the turnstile to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go live, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooty 007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.